definitely got to touch on Lil Durk. Just seeing that whole thing, seeing where he was at in his career, seeing where it's at right now. What's your thoughts on that whole situation?
Obviously, it's unfortunate going from on top of the world to in a jail cell. We don't know all the facts right now. We obviously don't want to judge or speculate. I just think money and power is tough, and sometimes it's hard to manage. And sometimes you gotta pray at home. The right way to move, the right things to do with your power, with your influence. I think even by the lyrics, I think Durk, he invested a little too much time into stuff that wasn't really relevant. But I think when he was at his career, he was past that. And he was trying to transition, whether, he knew it was coming or not. You can see him trying to take steps to kind of get away from what his career was built on. Like I said, it's just unfortunate. I feel sorry for his pops, doing 25, 26 years in jail, coming home, one of your sons being killed, your son going right back in, where you left, just a wicked ass cycle. You can go on academics and throw subliminals out, kind of like, your people was behind it, or, we slid, we got back. The elephant in the room, I think a lot of the slide foot, Vine, all the comments, they probably played a small part in him feeling like he had to do something. Again, not saying he did, but it was like, you gotta be bigger than that, man. You got little kids in Wyoming probably commenting that. It's like, can't let that affect your day. And even, what's the gang, like Quando Rondo, he don't live around the block from you. He not a threat to you. You in a whole different stratosphere. So I understand the mentality. We ain't gonna let nobody play with us. Vine didn't die in the streets of Chicago. So, the mentality, like, we not gonna let this slide. But when you think about your kids, you think about your family, you think about your brother who already lost his life, and you being open about you taking care of his kids and treating them like your own. I don't think none of that adds up to even being involved in directly in something like this. So, my thoughts and prayers with Durk, his family, as well as Quando, Vine family, Lil Pop, everybody that was involved, because it just becomes like a vicious ass cycle of and like nobody wins at the end of the day.
For sure. And when I first saw the news, I looked at it like a book. This was like the final chapter. And all I could think about was, like, man, you just had these kids from Chicago, drill music. I just thought about how much money this has generated. And the only people that really won at the end of the day was the labels, the label heads, the brands, the bloggers. But those are the only ones that really won. And all you had was just a group of kids just kind of giving you their truth, their pain, their trauma. And at the end of the day, it's like none of them really profited off of it.